Hey all, we are going to do a Peter Frampton song, Show Me the Way. Big hit in the 70s, this was requested, happy to do it. Actually, Peter Frampton used to live in my town here in the Hudson Valley, so I have a real special affinity for him. So we're going to learn the song. I'm going to have a link in the description below for the lyrics and the chords, but I play it a little bit different than that, so you just may want to take note, and you can play it any way you want. All right, let's get started. All right, so the song kicks off with that very distinctive sound. That's really cool. So when you look at the lyrics and the chord sheet, you'll see it's a D and a D major 7. And a lot of times you kind of default to playing it down here, but that's just not the right sound that you get from the song. By the way, this arrangement is, I'll just say, it's the way I learned it. So I think it sounds really good. I like the way this sounds, but you know, it may not be the letter perfect Peter Frampton version. All right, so let's get back to it. So our D we're playing up here, right? So we're playing the high E on the 5th fret, and then the B and G up here on the 7th fret. And that D is really the higher pitched D. That's the one for the song. The strum pattern, which is used a lot throughout the song, is just a down, up, down, up. Yeah, it just gives you that really cool ringing sound. So that's where you play the D up here on the 5th fret. Then it moves to a D major 7, and all you're doing is moving your middle finger on the G string over to the 6th fret. So that's a D major 7. The way I'm going to say I play it is, a lot of times I'm not even hitting that D string. I'm just a lot of times just starting off on the C sharp, which is the 6th string G string. I just kind of like the way that sounds, but it's a D major 7. But again, that's the second chord. So that's real easy. That's an easy chord change. Then it shoots down to a B minor down here. Kind of the same strum pattern. The other thing you could do is just play like a 3-string B minor. I've seen this done before too. If you kind of like that higher sound, that absolutely works. Okay, after the B minor, you're playing a B flat 6. It sounds complicated. It's probably one of the easier ones we're going to be playing today. So your pointer finger is going to be on the 1st fret on the A string, so it's giving you the B flat, and then I use my pinky over here on the 3rd fret on the B string. And what you're not playing is the low E or the high E, right? And you can kind of just use your fingers just to muffle that. You're also going to try not to play the D string. So I just kind of rotate my pointer finger down a bit so that I'm not hitting the D string. So I know it sounds like a lot of muffling. It's not that hard with a little bit of practice. That's a really cool sounding chord, right? So that's the B flat 6. That's our B flat. And the chord after that is going to be a regular old C, but we're not going to play it like this. Because what we're going to do is, after we strum that B flat 6, we're going to just slide it up to the C. So we're just gonna, and that just gives that a really cool sound. That's what you're playing in the verse, just those chords. So let's go through it, right? So we start with the D, then the D major 7, then down to the B minor, the B flat 6 to the C. Right? That's the verse. And the chords in the verse are all the same, just like we just did. Then we get to the pre-chorus, and that starts off with an A sus4. That's just another 2-finger chord. So on the 2nd fret, we're going to have our pointer finger on the D string and our ring finger, whatever thing you want, on the B string. And that is a beautiful 70s. If you ever want to think of, if anyone ever asks you what's the 70s like, that's the 70s, right? So that is the A sus4, and that's the stars are all out shining to a G. but I really want to know. That's the pre-chorus. The chorus. All right, show me the way to the chorus. So we need an A. And I'd really suggest use one finger, because after you do that, we go to a B minor. So it's a little bit, well, for me, it's a little bit easier just to go to the B minor like that. And then G and an A7. So it's that first A is just kind of a passing chord. You kind of play it quickly. So it's the oh, I want you, show me the way. I want you, show me the way. And then it ends with a regular old A7. And that's the chorus. So we've gone through the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus, and they're all exactly the same. You know, sometimes he extends the chorus or he extends the verses a bit, but you're just playing the same chords over and over again. So you go through it, bang through the whole thing, and then there's the outro, and the outro is just a lot like you would do the intro. Is just the D to the D major 7 to the B minor. And then when you get to the B flat 6, you hit that twice to the C. And then I go back to a regular old D to end it. Hope this was helpful. Again, we do all these songs for Coach Art. Coach Art is a fantastic organization where we do music, art, and STEM, and lots of other stuff for kids with long-term illnesses. So check out coachart.org and maybe you can help us out. Have a great day.